Sanbonani guys, welcome back to yet another video, and we are speaking about the latest episode of Mnakwethu Happily Ever After. Guys, I just have a genuine question for every one of you that's listening to this, that is the lady. Ulas, guys, angbon babonani. I don't see what these women are seeing utulas, or maybe utulas is those type of guys that are humble. You know that guy, those type of guys may be wrong, but actually davuma like they say everything or all the right things monab, or maybe it's those type of guys that are lahlegi, because he'll always tell you the things you want to hear. He'll always apologize. And another thing, guys, utulas, he has never fihlad utulasi umuntu osebenzisa imithi, guys. So yay, I guys. But anyway, some people are saying, they're saying the Zulu mind is so fascinating. And listen, maybe they have a point. Because in this episode, I'm just like, I don't understand these women, the guys. But anyway, guys, it's their life, it's their choices. And we are just here to watch and make ourselves better about our own situations through their lives. Anyway, we see Samantha, guys, and guess what? Samantha, she still introduces herself as Utulas' second wife. I'm just like, yes, Samantha, guys, batwele ugdala. I honestly feel like some people are just here on the show just for money. In all honesty, because how many times has she said, Aramfunu kondanisa, she's not with him and what? Yeah, then what are they doing on the show? Why bang at the so that others can come? What are you doing on Happily Ever After if you are not with this person? Like, that is just kind of getting to me a little bit, because I'm like, you introducing yourself as Kondanisa's second wife, and yet you saying Wuti like you done with him. Anyway, Samantha's meeting up with her aunt, no Antwake, guys. Antwake, that time is late. The dress that she's wearing, the slit that dress has, guys. Abo, that slit shows the whole thigh. And I'm just like, how auntie Godwa. She said TV, nige, you know, yes, na babo aunt, that are hip and, you know, young, and but that's slit. I'm just like, asazige, maybe auntie is single, she's marketing herself, and there's nothing wrong with that, guys, because she did look beautiful. Shame, ne straight back side, Cassie Blondie, she really looked beautiful. Anyway, guys, Samantha in her diary session, just listen to how crazy this is. She says she lost Saul Kondanisa 9 to 10 months ago. What are you doing on the show? 9 to 10 months ago, that's the last time you saw Kondanisa. Yet she's meeting up with her aunt, and in that they are having, the conversation that they are having is about Kondanisa. Samantha's asking u-aunt gayo ukuthi ungathini mengitshela ukuthi mina noKondanisa we want to get back together. What if we get back together? What would you say? In my head, I'm like, why are you even asking about what ifs about Tumuntu that you haven't seen 9 or 10 months ago? Guys, that is as good. Like, these days, guys, you just need 3 months in Ningigabi to get over a person. So if you haven't spoken to a person in 9 to 10 months, for me, it means you've moved on with your life. Manja wenzani will show if you've really moved on with your life. I get Antika Samantha Buzege. I like Samantha's aunt because I feel like the question she was asking was direct, and she was not trying to take Samantha's side. I like that, because when you're not trying to take someone's side, even if they're your family, you are building that person, not always telling them what they want to hear. Anyway, the aunt asked Puti, but when Samantha ucholi, Samantha says, your guys, she has a boyfriend, and she says that the guy is much more buff than Uti is. So what's the point of us of having this conversation? What if or what if you guys get back together and yet you have a boyfriend? Like, I get it. People are here to work, guys, and people come to these shows to work, but give us something to work with. Give us some content. Samantha, guys, I'm done defending her. I'm tired of defending her because labantu. Anyway, guys, she goes on to say ukuthi she's done when with her aunt. She says ukuthi she's done with Ukwandanisa, and her aunt seems like she's not believing that Samantha is done with Ukwandanisa, but Samantha says, I wish people can believe me ukuthi like ngidane. And I believe her because there's something about the way a woman talks, her expressions. I feel like Samantha has been done a long time with Ukwandanisa, guys, but I need to show and it show ilethi imali, and apparently it seems to be good money. So u-anti wakhe-ke athi hayi nawe Samantha wenza ingane ngaphandle komshado, and futhi wenza ingane nomuntu ongaphandle, like hayi nawe, you know, type of thing, like trying to basically advise Samantha ukuthi Diaz needs to go and pay inhlawulo to Kondanisa's family because he impregnated you, knowing very well ukuthi Kondanisa wakhipha amalobola. So basically Samantha's like, hayi bo, Diaz momazi, like he will not do that, basically. So anyway, yeah, Samantha goes on to say, because remember guys, Samantha, she said ukuthi abantu like abantu abaphansi by Gibo, her ancestors said that umuntu ozomithisa, the guy who will impregnate her, is the one. But now I explain her, she says yes, the ancestors did say that, but if it's true, I'm like, hey, but what do you mean if? Kanti, when you get a message from abantu like from your ancestors, are you not sure now? Why has it changed it into a if? But anyway, she says, if that's true, listen, mina not Diaz, we will find our way to each other. But if ukhona umuntu ajola naye Diaz, at this point, that person should just know that she will always be part of Diaz, and Diaz will always be part of her. I didn't like that because I felt like Samantha is a messy girl. And I don't like women like that. You are out of Diaz's life. There's another woman who might be there. Why can't you at least give her the respect of not even including or speaking about it, because you're not part of Diaz's life? So Mozo Kulumizinta, I will always be part of his life. She's not even saying be part of his life, because be part of his life, I feel like it's speaking towards the child. But Umuntu Mela City will always be a part of me. I will always be a part of him. I feel like Indelele Leonto, and it's like you saying to the partner Wuti, then funa ngabuya anytime. And I feel like that's disrespectful. I don't like women who move with that mentality, because that tells me that you don't respect relationships, yet you want a relationship yourself, Kahebo. But anyway, Anki concludes the conversation by saying Wuti, she thinks she needs to go to Kondanisa's family and apologize, and I think so too. Anyway, we saw Ulas. Ulas is meeting up with his new girlfriend, guys. Every season, Ulas, guys, there's a new girl. Anyway, he's meeting up with a girl at a restaurant. That restaurant looks so dodgy, but anyway, Sizatini. Because I need to the Zulu mind, but these men are not romantic. So, mera kupa chabula je ubonge. So Kelly Uthabsile Shezi, she is 23 years old, and she says she's ready for East Temple, guys. At 23, girl ben fundo zenzele something at 23. Anyway, Utulas tells her Wuti, obviously we can't be dating for his Katesingaka. Guys, I need us to calculate if Utulasi is dating this girl. He says he started dating her in 2017. Ukeluna 23. How old was this girl when he started dating her? Ntul. So anyway, he says to this girl, Utapsilu, we can't just date aimlessly. You know, to men ubende direction, basic. So he tells her that he wants to introduce her to his two wives. So he asks, Ukel, ahlekeke, athi minang nanking, abuzeka utulasi ukuthi ureti wena. She says, yeah, I'm ready. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, if Utulas himself is asking, are you sure? Guys, you know one thing I've noticed about this temple on what I've seen on TV, when you are still hidden, umnandi, guys, awuna stressy, like umnandi nje, because you don't know uchi ukai wenzani nambani and whatnot. The moment you get known as Yabuyage, it's like just because you are known, ushukuthi-ke wena like you're one of the others, let me go and look for others. So this girl kumnando wamanje because she's been hidden. The moment she gets known by the other ladies, and she'll get to compare what he's doing for other wives, what he's not doing for her, uzoshuba at that point. Anyway, girl says she's ready. But girl in a diary station, she said something. She says, Ulas, mega no mam shongo. Like, ara pendula my phone, like, he doesn't answer my phone. So she says, Ngam saba minu mam shongo. But the translators, when they translated the Zulu she was speaking, they said, Ukel was basically saying, I respect mam shongo. But I don't think, like respect, and yes unokusaba umuntu like in a respectful way, but you can't say, like, I don't think Ugel was saying that. I feel like Ugel was saying Wuti, I am scared of Umamshong, because if Utula's ex right when he's by her and he ignores my phone calls, that means Wuti must take us serious. And listen, if he amas Mamshongo, you better be scared of her, girl. Anyway, girl says she wants ugel uthi ufuna car wash, girl. Ugel-ke uthi ufuna not a car wash, ufuna driving school. She wants to start a driving school, so she's asking uDulas ukuthi uzongenzela lokho. And I'm just like, these girls these days go into relationships in the name of what can you do for me? And then like I want a driving license school. I want to start that. And then you think, like, the problem for me is that the fact that umuntu is doing certain things for you, like, I am asking myself, is it worth it? At what cost? Because the mental health, or the mental a decrease that comes with that type of lifestyle, I don't think it's worth it, you guys. So this girl, it seems like in her mind, she's like, as long as Vulela it driving school ang night inga, we'll deal with whatever is there to deal with. But I'm just like, I don't think it's worth it, guys, because Umam Songo, she acts like she's okay, but she's not okay, but we're gonna get them. Anyway, we see Umam Songo, she meets up with her older sister, Siswaike, and basically Siswaike is saying Muti Aratandi, they're meeting up at a park, and Usiska Zinke is explaining to Umam Songo Muti Angtandu Uti Wena, when you're going through stuff, Aukulu, singumdenako, we don't know what you're going through. We know few of the stuff, but as in this is Bonema TV, Uti I Bogantu Siswet is going through so much. Manju Mam Songo and usiswa kumdala in their diary sessions go on to say ukuthi uzinhle sekadlule ezintweni ezinkulu guys, she's been through a lot. Bekayichaza-ke uzinhle, Zinhle says she has lost her older brother. Her older brother was shot. The older brother was the one who was shown in last season. He was shot. The youngest brother, the last born, he basically is going to work. He never came back. Then thirdly, she had this miscarriage. So she tells her sister she had the miscarriage, but she did not tell Utulas. I kind of understand why Uzinhle is not telling Utulas a lot of the things she's going through, because there's what is Utulas gonna be? What is he gonna do, guys? He's not going to be able. I feel like she believes and knows Utulas is not going to be able to support her and be there for her the way she needs him to be. So she would rather protect herself by keeping these things to herself than telling umuntu and having an expectation of a person acting right because they know this information, but they still not. Uzinhle again, Orumamhlangu goes on to say ukuthi uDulas yazibeka ngcono when he knew ukuthi bokunomntwana ozayo, when he knew she was pregnant. But now that she isn't, she doesn't know ukuthi uzothini. She doesn't know ukuthi how is he gonna act. And I'm just like, this girl, I feel sorry for her because I'm just like, I feel like she settled in this marriage. Guys, we all know ukuthi umjolo is tough out there. Uthi uzitholela indoda kanti hey akusiyona indoda yakhe kanti ungumamncane in that relationship. Uthi ungena ngalana kanti ubhidluza umuzi ungazi. Like, hey guys, it's tough. So I understand why some women they just like, let me settle here because I'm a daughter. Ayazifanela, so they say. So maybe that's why, but I'm just like, girl, you're too young. You beautiful. Maybe that attitude yakho ingakuvimbela to find a good guy because Yeah, but I feel like part of the reasons why she's the way she is because of the way and the things Utulas does. I anyway ke ugeli ke mamhlongo says with depression yena unayo, she does have depression, and I'm just like, why are you still staying in the situation? There's no way there aren't guys who are asking her out. But the tough thing, guys, is that you come onto TV with this guy, you are practically famous. It's not going to be easy for her to find another guy who's famous, who is making, or you guys are making that much money, guys. So to understand what you need to weigh your options, what if uyahlukana noDulasi, she needs to be comfortable with getting a normal guy ozholela a normal salary, because the money that they get off of these reality TV shows, guys, it is money that people who are working in senior positions are getting, maybe even more. So there's how do I say it? There's an ego attached to it because abantu are already looking up to you. So if she leaves Utula, she must at least kind of find someone who's gonna match that status in a sense. Hi guys, unzima la ngaphandle. Then we see ke uphindile Makutulela. She is meeting up no Sconi Waike, her sister-in-law, and she's calling her sister-in-law to find out if her sister-in-law knew anything about Linda Bayoguchi. Her husband is taking another wife. Hayi ke ugel megafika, the sister-in-law, basically the sister-in-law says, hey, thina yazi umndeni, we didn't know anything, sibone e-TV njengawe, we saw on the TV ukuthi uGuy has umamncane yazingane, we knew nothing about that, but thina as a family there's nothing we can do because we can't pick for our brother. She goes on to say, Tina, as a family, Tina, as a family, we are going to love umamncane as well. And that time she's speaking ehleka, guys. Uphindile is like, ushonjani. Uphindile thought ukuthi mekabiza uSconi wakhe, uSconi was going to be on her side. I liked the fact that uSconi was honest in saying that, guys. I love that. But always remember, guys, uSconi is not your blood. Yes, we are Zwana naye and all of that, but just be careful. Don't be too close no Sconi Waiko to a point that you think if they would have to choose between the brother and you, they choose you. Yes, there are those instances, but just be safe, guys. So anyway, uPhindile is not happy with response kaSconi. That time I'm saying, Phindile, when are you not happy nge-response kaSconi, uSconi akakutshelanga ukuthi uGuy phela. uGuy went to go and pay ama-damages for ingane yakhe. Not only that, he's asked for umamncane's hand in marriage. Ugel uphindile just thinks ukuthi uGuy just wants to take umamncane as the wife. Kanti ugel akazi ukuthi uGuy has already made advances already. Yee, guys. Anyway, we see uDulas Mashozi and Mshongo. They are meeting up at a restaurant, and we see Mashozi and Mshongo. They are matching, guys, wearing grey skirts and a leather jacket or something like that. But anyway, uDulas tells Mamhlongo ukuthi phela bengimtshela or ngimtshelile uMashozi ukuthi like bengikhiphela amalobola, and we started the lobola negotiations, and I told her about your pregnancy as well. So you can see once uDulas mentioned the pregnancy thing, uMamhlongo, she was uncomfortable. She's like, why umtshelelani? Because when she was pregnant, you didn't tell me anything. Thina sabona ngama-washing enekwe ngaphandle, guys, evalelwe endlini. Do you remember that season, guys? uMashozi, we only saw nge-washing ukuthi hayi but kunengane. No one said anything. So uMamhlongo feels ukuthi why ezama indaba mele umtshele, but when she was pregnant and all of that, it was kept in between the two of you. And I feel like that was valid. I don't feel like that was right for uDulas to tell her if that's the way he does things. Anyway, ugeli when uMamhlongo says ukuthi thina sabona ngama-washing nogeni evalelwe endlini, like we knew nothing about her indaba zakhe. Then uMashozi goes on to say ukuthi ngikuphi kodwa manje ngingu-number one manje, like to say even if ngavalelwe endlini ngifihlwa, okusalayo okwamanje ngingu-number one. Ayo mamhlongo says number one, buphi number one emsamo. La kuphelela lapho, like that type of thing uthi wena umfazi wamadlozi, like please ungazozenza ngcono. Mina ngishadanga idlozi. Ayibo, I'm like, these women are basically fighting for position. Mamhlongo goes on to say, uthi mina, I came here first, and mina when I was dating Ulas, bengaziwa sisi. Everyone knew about me, everyone knew about us. Wena wafihlwa nje. So ugirl goes on to uMashozi goes on to respond and says ukuthi ekugcineni kodwa ngaziwa like I was known and ngagweta. Ayibo, uMashozi in a diary station goes on to say ukuthi ayibo dameqa ugirl and ngingaphezu kwakhe in every way. I'm like, hey, these girls are fighting for a position in Udulas's life. That time Udulas is telling them about a third girl, yet they're fighting one another. Or he had not said that as yet. Then Ulas goes on to say, ukuthi hayi phela uzithole esemathandweni. I fell in love, basically saying ukuthi kunogelo othize that basically he wants to introduce. Umamhlongo says ukuthi I wish ukuthi ngadilizela. I wish I could humiliate you or congratulate you because mina I don't care, like anginandaba. Uma ulokhuzana-ke uMashozi athi vele wena unjalo, like you like that. But you can see uMashozi, she's irritated, guys. She's not happy. Now the difference, guys, the reason why uMashozi is irritated, uMashozi, I feel like unalenhliziyo yokuthi she believes one day ukuthi she's going to be like, she doesn't care what Udulas does as long as she's number one. And I'm like, girl, that's not going to take you anywhere. But I feel like Mamhlongo goes around acting like she doesn't care, even if she does, just because she was not made number one. So I feel like she will accept and say yes to anything so that uMashozi gets hurt, because Mamhlongo yena, they didn't pay lobola for her, guys. They only paid lobola for her after she had a child. So yeah, I feel like she's just okay with it because, yeah, now she's not wife number one. If she was wife number one, I believe Mamhlongo would have been fighting for that because she used to fight. Anyway, we see Mamkhunu going to see Samantha, guys. Samantha tuck shop, not a tuck shop yakhe, like a container yakhe, udayisa amakota or ama-chips, ama-fried chips, izinto ezinjalo. I like to see such things, guys, because when there's a new season, I want to see what did you do with your money, because you are not certain which the show is going to be renewed for a new season. So I want to see ukuthi uyenzeni imali yakho, and I want to see where did you put your money into. Lapho khona angiboni ukuthi uyenzeni imali yakhe. Mamkhunu ngiyabona, like she's a business person. So Samantha, I'm happy that there's something she did. She opened up a container. So Mamkhunu mayafika laphayana, she's telling uSamantha ukuthi angithandanga ngaphela ukwendanisa. He was speaking to journalists behind their backs, basically saying ukuthi abafazi bami basangithanda, knowing very well ukuthi he's not with any of them. But Mamkhunu goes on to ask ukuthi, Samantha, uzobuyalana, like, are you gonna get back with ukondanisa? And Samantha's like, well, mina, like, I am done with that. Mamkhunu goes on to say, imagine sengithatha ukondanisa back, uzongiqedelela yazi, aqedelela yonke into that I'm working hard for. So anyway, Samantha says in her diary session, I'm out and Mamkhunu is out. Guys, we never ever saw this coming, that Samantha no Mamkhunu would be best friends. Guys, it's the duo we never thought we needed. I can. Anyway, we see unokhuzana uPhindile, her husband, what's his name, konje uThabani or something like that. I think uThabani. He goes and see ubhuti wakhe uNtokozo to basically ask for advice ukuthi ambonise on what should he do concerning the situation yara mamncane wakhe. Umamncane unengane, umamkhulu akanangane. So anyway, the brother says ukuthi ayi phela mfo, the way we found out about this as your family, we found out about it on TV, and that's wrong. Before you do such things, you're supposed to come and speak to your family about it. Ugai says in his diary session ukuthi he never told his family ukuthi about his plans about Tati's temple, or the fact that seramithisile ngaphandle. He never told his family, he never told the girl's family. He basically feels ukuthi family iyalahlekisa sometimes. There's a truth in that, but I have a problem, guys. His temple is a family thing. You can't do isithembu one man, guys. Akukhonakali unless you don't have family. So for me, if umuntu wenza isithembu kanjalo, it means ukuthi awusihloniphi isithembu, awusihloniphi isintu, you don't respect your family. So like, imagine Ugeli found out, Umamkhulu found out on TV, her family found out on TV, his family found out on TV. So Untokozo was basically saying, like the way you did things, umoshile. I get guy gets angry and he's like, mina ngizelang ukuthi uzongigayeka lana, like uyangibhedela kahle kahle because mina like basically I'm not angizelanga lana ukuthi uzongitshela ngenzeni. I just want you to guide me. Because Ntokozo was already saying, the brother was already saying, I think you should go and consult the family, umalume no auntie, and they are gonna guide you. He's like, but why saying ngifaka abafazi endabeni zami? Hey, mina bengithi ngizwa kuwe as my brother so we can talk, auntie. Vele ngibona ukuthi ngiyabona ukuthi bengimosha isikhathi, ngafuna i-advice kanjani umuntu ongaganile vele, like awazi lutho wena. I'm just like, yabona umuntu ongaboniswa, guys. And then afuna uthatha isithembu. That's a very dangerous man. Very dangerous man. Because if he doesn't listen to his own family, who does he listen to? If he doesn't listen to his own family, makwenzekala something or something you don't like wena as umfazi, ubika bani like inkinga eninazo if he doesn't respect his family. Usho ukuthi leyo ndoda is a dangerous man because aranakhanda, arananhloko above him that he listens to. But anyway, guys, let's cut it there. That is the recap of the latest episode of Mnakwethu. Happily ever after. Akuna happy lana, guys. Anyway, tell me your thoughts about it. Please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge, and I'll see you guys on the next one.